Hey guys, what's going on? Deranged Duncan back here with another video, and here I'm going to talk about my Comic-Con memories, especially with it being in July. 3 weeks to go. The big event is upon us. Actually, 2 weeks to go. Big event is upon us, and it's been impossible to get tickets this year, I'll say that. But with the big event coming up, I started reminiscing a little bit about some of my Comic-Con memories, and I figured I'd share them with you. Now, my first one came in 2009. Before that, I had heard of Comic-Con mainly through high school. This was like during when I was into anime. All my friends were into anime. Every year I'd hear about Comic-Con, it was always anime related. So I thought for the longest time, Comic-Con is about comic books, anime, maybe some video game stuff. So I used to disregard it because I wasn't going to pay that much money to go to that. I mean, I liked anime, I liked comics, I liked video games, but not that much. 2009 Comic-Con's rolling around. Good friend of mine was going, and I got a little curious that year. I was like, oh, do you think they would have anything horror related? I mean, it's my genre. I would like to know. And my friend tells me, oh, of course. They have everything there. You should go. Really? Okay. Go on the site, and I buy a pass for Friday. Now, that was back when you could afford to wait a good month or two up to the convention and still buy some pretty good passes. I miss those days. I really do. Nowadays, you get in the waiting room, and you're lucky to even get all 4 days if you're like one of the first 100 people in line. But now, you don't even know your own spot in line. It sucks. So Comic-Con 2009. It came. Started off that day, roaming the convention, looking at all the little booths. Little panels here, panels there. This big Hall H over here where all the big A-list, big name celebrities went. I learned, of course, avoid that shit unless you're really that big of a fan of, say, Iron Man, Captain America, whatever it was at the time. If you're that big of a fan, you might as well wait in Hall H. So I'm roaming the convention. It's almost about noon. We're almost ready to eat some lunch. We're getting hungry. I'm not liking the convention, okay? I wasn't seeing much for horror. I wasn't seeing much as far as rare DVDs that I wanted. It was a lot of stuff I had already had, and I was kind of disappointed as a horror fan. I was starting to think to myself, hey, I've experienced it. I don't know if I'll go again. It's almost lunchtime. Friends decide to veer off in one direction because they want to go look at, I think it was video game related stuff. I decide I'm going to go veer off in another direction because, well, when we were walking around, I don't remember going down that way. So maybe there's something different over there. Who knows? So we both agree. We split up. I'm walking. Then all of a sudden, what catches my attention? Let's say, a little off in the distance, I see a display with DVDs. I didn't see that before. Let's see what this is. I walk up to it, and right away, the first movie that catches my attention was this one, Intruder. The thing that caught my attention, Bruce Campbell, Sam Raimi. I thought, a Bruce Campbell movie I don't have? No way. I look at the back of it. Yeah. This movie looks pretty gnarly. I thought, all the gore, I had to get it. What else does this little booth have? Well, I'm looking around, surveying, and the next DVD that I see on display that catches my attention is a movie called Castle Freak. I look at the back of that and I find out Jeffrey Combs, Stuart Gordon, the guys that did Reanimator did Castle Freak. Okay, maybe I'll get that. Oh wait, then I see another DVD that catches my attention that I'd come across in the past. This movie called Puppet Master. The instant I see this DVD, I think, oh cool. Wait a minute. Aren't there a lot of sequels though to this thing? Sure enough, the instant I think that, and I kind of veer over a little bit to the left, I see this box set. It's like as if the answer came right then and there. I thought, okay, we got all the Puppet Master movies. Interesting. Maybe I'll get that. Maybe I'll get Intruder. I don't know. Let's find out. Suddenly, this redhead comes out. And she comes and tells me that, hey, Charlie's got this good deal going on here where you buy this massive archive collection. It's got 18 full moon movies here. It's signed and numbered. And it's for such and such amount of money. It's a really good deal. That's what she tells me. And I think, okay. I just tell her, oh, I'll keep that in mind. I'll consider it. Sounds cool. I had no intention of buying this box set, but then I decided to look it over. Try holding it here so I don't drop any DVDs. I noticed right there it has the first 3 Puppet Master movies. Cool. Oh wait. 15 other movies I had never heard of or seen in my life. Yeah. Like, I'm gonna buy this box set. Okay, sure. I was pretty much gonna probably buy the Puppet Master box set and the Intruder DVD. That's all I was gonna buy. As I'm still looking them over, all of a sudden, this same redhead comes back out. Or not comes back out, but I should say comes back from around the corner, wherever it was she was from, by the booth. And she asked me if I've decided, and I said, just bullshitting. I don't know. I'm pretty torn between this archive collection box set and this Puppet Master box set. They both seem like good deals. I'm torn. I don't know which one to get. She says, hang on. Let me go talk to Charlie. So she does that. And she brings out this guy named Charlie. I had no fucking clue who he was at the time. And this guy named Charlie says, okay, I'm going to cut you a deal. You buy this archive collection box set, this Puppet Master box set, I'll knock off $40, I'll sign everything, hell, I'll throw in 2 DVDs for you for free, and I'll sign those as well, all for free. Whoa. I couldn't say no. That's a hell of a deal if they cut me, I thought. Alright, you know what? I'll do it. I'll buy the archive collection. Signed, numbered there by Charlie Band, who I didn't know of at the time. So I bought that box set. Bought the Puppet Master box set. Charles Band signed it there. Eventually, I got Dave Dakota to sign that part. And now I had to pick out 2 free DVDs. Well, first one I wanted was an obvious one. Intruder. Had my eyes on it the whole time, so Charlie signed that. But I didn't know what to get for another movie. I had never heard of any of these movies that they had at their booth besides Puppet Master. So, Charlie sees that I'm a little confused or that I can't decide, and he decides to grab a DVD and he says, have you seen this one? Me, acting like I knew what I was talking about. No, I haven't, but I've been meaning to see it. Charlie says, oh, you'll like this one. It's one of our best ones. Of course he'd say that after, oh, he directed it. Got to shill for his own stuff, right? So I agree to buy it. And like you saw in those 2 DVDs that were autographed, next thing I know, I'm carrying around 24 movies essentially that I had never seen or heard of in my life. Oh man. Then on top of that, this redhead decides, hey, you've been a really cool fan. Go ahead and pick out a picture of me and I'll sign it and give it to you for free. That, of course, ended up being this picture right here of Robin Sidney, who I had no fucking clue who she was at the time. Of course, I would find out she's a staple of Full Moon, at least for the last 10 years now. Ginger Dead Man series, Evil Bong series, Dead Want Women, Skullheads. She's been in a lot of them. So, over the course of the next year, I proceed to watch all those movies from Full Moon. And I love just about every damn one of them. I mean, I became such a huge Full Moon fan. I became a huge B-movie fan. Cult movie fan. Because before that, I'd watched maybe a B-movie or two here and there. But I wasn't really a die-hard fan of them like I am now. Next thing you know, I'm hunting down all these Full Moon movies. I'm hunting down cult films. It's amazing what one single blind purchase did to me on that Comic-Con day in 2009. But there was more to come at Comic-Con 2010, which will be the subject of another video. So, give me a thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter at DerangedDuncan. You can also link up with me on Facebook. Answer questions, chat with you. Love doing all that. And hopefully something will give Comic-Con 2014. Alright, see you next time for Comic-Con 2010.